Hello Aquarius and welcome to the Lynx Tarot. My name is Monica and this reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius, thank you so much for being here. Please keep in mind these are general readings, so not everything will resonate. Please take what does and leave what doesn't. We're going to get started here with a couple of cards from the Mystical Wisdom deck. This is a weekly reading or the next 7 days, and it is also a timeless reading, Aquarius. So whenever you come to watch it, there may be messages that resonate for you. Okay, your first card out says 7 Deadly Sins, Humanity's Destructive Traits. Okay, all these messages are good because they're here to help us. Don't let anything look foreboding to you because the messages all tie together, and we will see more what that means later in the reading. Awesome. We've got choices. Make the best choices. Now that already makes sense, doesn't it, Aquarius? Already. That's awesome. Okay, so for the tarot, we are starting with the Rider Tarot deck, and we're going to start with the current situation for this week or the most pertinent situation for you for this week. Challenges, advice, and then outcome, and then we're going to clarify with another deck. So this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius, you might want to check your other signs as well to get a complete picture. Okay, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so your current situation, we've got the Knight of Swords, Aquarius. Okay. Air energy. Okay, your challenges, we've got the Queen of Wands. Okay, Queen of Wands. Advice, we've got the Devil card. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so there's some kind of important message coming up here about letting go of negative behaviors or toxic behaviors, maybe just bad habits. Okay, and for outcome we have Temperance. Okay, this makes sense already. Temperance, tempering our habits, our lifestyle, finding some balance so that repetitive things that we're doing do not harm us. That's the first thing coming up there, up here for me with that message. We're going to clarify these messages with the Gilded Tarot for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, clarifying that Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands, the Devil, and Temperance. What does Aquarius need to know for the next 7 days, Aquarius? Aquarius. Oh, there's a pop out here. Clarifying the Knight of Swords. We have the Chariots. Okay, Aquarius. That's interesting. I'm going to clarify the Queen of Wands, the Devil, and Temperance. I'm going to cut. Okay, what does Aquarius need to know for the next 7 days? Clarifying the Queen of Wands, we've got the Four of Cups. Clarifying the Devil, we've got the Queen of Swords. Okay, I've got a couple of queens here. And for your outcome for Temperance, we've got the Eight of Wands. Okay, some movement going on here. Okay, so that sounds really interesting so far. So let's start with your current situation, Libra. Got the Knight of Swords. So the first thing I'm getting here is to be careful of making rash decisions and be careful of someone rushing into your life trying to get you to make a rash decision. Okay, there's a movement, strong movement in this Knight of Swords cards, and I think somebody has made up their mind that they want something to be a certain way, whether it's you or someone you're involved with. So don't make rash decisions. Take the information as it comes, hear this person out, weigh your own ideas in your own mind as well, and just make sure you take your time with a decision you need to make right now, because with the Chariot, you don't want to set off in a direction that will take you on a path that you don't want to go. But the Chariot shows strong energy, strong control. Okay, so there are sphinxes on this particular Chariot card, but you have control over your path. You have mental control over it, Aquarius, and then you can take action. So just make sure you are taking action based on what you feel is best for you and anyone involved, and not based on a rash decision, or say an offer comes in all of a sudden that seems really, really, really great. Well, that's wonderful, Aquarius, but it doesn't mean you should jump on it as if you're never going to get another chance like that again. I mean, that could be the case, but you have time to think about it so that you don't start on a journey like the Chariot card is showing here. You don't want to start on a journey where you really don't want to find yourself. You have the power to go in the direction that you want to go, Aquarius. Okay? Cool messages. Okay, your challenges, we've got the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, she's a very passionate, loving person. You may be extra attractive right now, Aquarius, or there may be that offer coming in for you that seems extra attractive, or it may be presented to you by a very attractive person. So don't let that sway you. It doesn't mean that it's not a good thing or a good offer to take. It may very well be. And don't let something that looks attractive turn you the other way because it seems too good to be true as well, as we see here in the Four of Cups card, okay? So many of you Libras are perfectly content with what you have. You really don't want anything else, but there's a beautiful offer coming in here. So definitely take a look at that. And don't let the bearer of this offer sway your decision either way, whether it looks too good to be true or whether you want to jump and say, no, that's not for me, I'm perfectly content. Take the information, weigh it out, and look at it from all angles. Awesome, Aquarius. Okay. Keep knocking these cards all out of place. Advice here, we've got the Devil card. So be aware of toxic behaviors, not necessarily to that extreme, but it could just be habits that aren't really that great for us, like not getting enough sleep, Aquarius, or getting overly excited and wanting to jump to make a decision when we haven't really thought it through. Okay, and if you see the two people on this card, the chains around their necks are loose. They can unbind themselves from this situation if they wish, okay? And the Queen of Swords energy wants that to happen. She's saying, okay, let's just cut away what's not working. Let's be more analytical here and get rid of what's not working. And I think, Aquarius, there's also a need to have some fun. Okay, I like to look at the less negative aspects of the Devil card. And I think for some of you, there's a need to have some fun, and there's a need to cut away what just doesn't feel good and healthy for you, okay? All right, so that is your advice. And your outcome card is Temperance. So the need to combine all elements and weigh the pros and cons, like I was saying, and keep your temper about you, Aquarius. If there's someone in your life that seems a little overly strong in their personality or their presentation, don't let that trigger you to be in the same sort of mood, if that makes sense, okay? Be very mindful that this person's energy is just rubbing off on you. And sometimes people come in with very extroverted, great energy in a really great way, but to those of us who are more introverted, it rubs off on us, and it gets us a little bit jittery if we're not mindful that, hey, this person just has really high energy, and I'm not going to let that take away from my focus, okay? We're all different, so we need to figure out how to get along with one another. Different situations, whether they're temporary or long-term, we need to learn that we all have different personalities and different energies. Okay, and for your outcome card, we've got the Eight of Wands. So I'm going to get this Temperance card back here. There's a lot of information coming in for you, Aquarius, and the sun is shining there on the Eight of Wands card. The clouds are clearing, and there's a lot of messages coming in for you. Okay, so don't jump to make any rash decisions, like I keep saying. There's a lot of room for growth here. There are good things coming in for you. I think you might have a common goal with one or more other people. And it's important to weigh and measure and stay calm and make your decisions when you feel the most calm and the most clear-minded, like the Queen of Swords. Okay, Aquarius, that's really great. So the 7 deadly sins, humanity's destructive traits. So I think for you in your reading this week, Aquarius, that's just confirming what I was saying about the devil energy. And try and do what you know is healthy. Go with common sense, get enough sleep, and don't just hang on to the familiar even though it might not feel that great, because sometimes the familiar is comforting to us even if we know it's not good for us. Okay. And we also have choices, so make the best choices. These are your choices, Aquarius. Know that. Honor your power, honor your control over your decisions and your emotions, Aquarius. Sometimes I think a couple of you may be feeling or thinking that in certain situations you don't have control over your emotions, but you do. And you need to keep in mind that's about making your own choice, okay? It's your intention. How do I want to respond to this? Okay, make the best choices. Okay, there's a choice here with the Chariot of movement. I think some of you may be going on vacation, and maybe one or more of you are going to be going away for work. But I think a vacation might be coming in for you, some kind of travel. And it could be somewhere close, just somewhere you don't typically go on a regular basis, maybe a 2-hour road trip somewhere. So think it through, make sure you get your car checked, okay? Do a trip check on your car. Just make sure everything is in shape for your trip, if some of you are going on a trip. Okay, Aquarius, very nice. Okay, so if you happen to have a question that's been on your mind, you can reflect on that now. We're going to the Angel Answers cards. If you don't have a question, that's okay. Whatever cards come out, if they resonate with you, if the messages resonate with you, you will know, okay? So this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius, I hope these messages are helping you so far. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a message below how this resonates. I would greatly appreciate that. All right, Aquarius. What else does Aquarius need to know? Okay, Aquarius, no need to worry. That's awesome. I love this. This is beautiful. And all this fiery energy, even though not a lot of these cards are of fire energy, I'm seeing a lot of fire energy in this reading. And that's a good thing. I mean, fire's good. All of the elements are good. There's pros and cons, positives and negatives. But I think this is saying no need to worry when that excessive energy comes in. You don't need to worry and let your mind scatter all over the place. Just do whatever you can to find your center, whether it's meditating, being outside, whatever works for you. I know there is no need to worry, Aquarius. Everything's coming together, okay? And get more information. Wonderful. Like I was saying, take in all of the information and weigh it out. Okay, and that will help you to make decisions and take you where you want to go, where you need to go next. And I'm going to draw one more for you. I just feel like I want to. It's up to you. All right, Aquarius, it's up to you. And that confirms what we were saying here. Choices. Make the best choices, Aquarius. It's up to you. It's up to you. Awesome. So the energies are around you right now, supporting you in your decisions. Okay, we're going to draw a couple cards now from the Secret Tarot deck. It's not tarot, what am I saying? Secret Garden. I just dropped a bunch on the floor, bear with me. Okay, this is the Secret Garden deck. And I don't know why that did that. Must be my hands. Okay, this is going to wrap up the reading for you, Aquarius. Couple advice cards from the Secret Garden. Let's see what we have here. You've got Serenity. Serenity for Aquarius. Value quiet days with only the rustling leaves breaking the silence. Very nice, Aquarius. Sounds like there's need to quiet your mind, and find something that will assist you in doing so. And persevere. Leave no stone unturned, Aquarius. Get all the information you can before making a decision. Take some deep breaths and know you don't have to rush. All right, Aquarius, thank you again for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Take care, Aquarius.